Welcome, Scorpio, to my channel, Mending Tree Tarot. This is a general reading for you for August. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. Please take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I have already meditated, shuffled, and I take pop-outs, so I've done all of this ahead of time to be a little bit more efficient for you as I'm laying what came out. I did want to just say really quickly, be careful. There are scammers out there pretending to be other people. And duplicating accounts and things like that. So that being said, they're targeting tarot and self-help kind of channels, and I personally don't have any social media attached to this channel, so I will never reach out to you asking if you want a personal reading and asking for money directly from you that way. I do take donations. There's a link down below if you want to do that, but that's the only way is through that link. So just be careful is all I'm saying, Scorpio. All right, I have chosen some oracle cards to get a general feel of the read, and then I also have tarot. I have used the Shaman's Dream Oracle and then Rider-Waite, and then I at the end will pull 2 cards from 2 different oracle decks for advice for you. Moving into your reading, it's interesting. So you have the joyful muse, inspiration. In the recent past, it looks as though you may have been feeling a little uninspired and perhaps a little bit boring to yourself. Not that other people are finding you boring, but I think for you, just your day to day. And so this card says that you have been, and perhaps still, trying to really interject or inject some new excitement, passion, creativity into your life again. And this can just be through being silly, making jokes, being lighthearted. It doesn't necessarily have to be through actions itself, but more just a mental state. So through this, you're inspiring yourself, and then you move into stars and sky, limitless possibility. So there are things that you want and things that you would like to do, right? I've never known any Scorpio to be an inactive person. You definitely have a lot of ideas and you want to contribute a lot. And so what this is saying, with all of these ideas, pick one idea and start to make forward movement in that direction, just small steps, and really making a signal to the universe that I want to focus on this thing and taking care of this thing. So through your lighthearted element that you've been working on, this is going to start to bring this into alignment for you. Start to really focus in on one thing in particular. And so this card is about bringing focus into one idea and then starting to make progress that way. And then you have Me Talks, repairing the body, mind, spirit. And this is about, yes, getting rid of things that don't serve you, and that can also be people too. And also through your reading, it looks as like you have been doing some cleaning house when it comes to people in your life, not just situations, but situations and people. So kind of detoxing from toxic scenarios and toxic relationships. And then also this giving you, or that you will be doing this, but it is also saying be careful. I mean, I'm not a medical doctor, so, but I am going to say that the card is telling you that if you are feeling a need to retreat and to relax and to take care of yourself, that you should do that, right? And that can just simply mean by taking time out and relaxing when and where you need to do that, because if you do not, the universe will make you by creating a situation that you're not going to like as much. So rather it be on your own terms than the universe's. So for that, okay. Moving into the tarot portion, you have the Hermit. You did get this in reverse, and then this is crossed by the Six of Swords. So there is somebody in the most recent past that you did not trust. You found out something about, or just in general, you and your own Scorpio intuition have brought to light the fact that this person is not trustworthy, whether or not they've actually proven that and shown themselves to be that way, or that you're just getting a feeling that they're not to be trusted, and that you're moving on from that relationship, from that person. It's just you don't trust it, and so that you have walked away from it. Okay, so that's in your most recent past. And then you have, in your present position, you have the Five of Pentacles that you did get in reverse, which I'm going to say, if I'm going to have this in my reading, I want it in reverse. And you did get the Ten of Wands to go along with that. So it looks like there has been some kind of realization about how to make forward movement and to do something beneficial for yourself. And not necessarily needing to have, like, this is about new ideas, fresh ideas that are coming your way. And perhaps this can be about also letting go of those things that don't serve you, right? Starting to have new ideas, new focus, new perspective, new momentum towards something that you want, okay? And then you have future position, Two of Pentacles, which you did get in reverse, and then you also received the Six of Pentacles. So it looks like financially, although there may have been some indecision or that you may be feeling a little out of control of what's going on, perhaps financially for you, but maybe in some other situations in general, there may be a area in your life. Sorry, I was trying to find the right word, because I want to say it is a thing, not necessarily a person, not necessarily an event, and not even necessarily your finances, but there's some situation that you're going to be feeling like you don't have any control over. And in fact, you don't. It's not really up to you. The only thing that what the reading is saying is that what you do have control of is what it is that you want to create in your life, and making those forward movements and getting rid of those things that do not serve you, which is what you were doing. But there's going to be something that you're a part of, or that you see that you just feel out of control. However, this is a gift from the universe. The universe is going to be bringing you an opportunity, and perhaps finances, that are unforeseen as a new kind of beneficial outcome, right? So it may feel like things are uncertain at times, Scorpio, but this is actually looks like it's for your highest good. It's making changes. You are making changes, and then the universe is supporting you in that, with those changes that you're making, okay? So, all right, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to pull the Oracle cards for you. So I'm using the Enchanted Map Oracle cards first by Colette Baron Reed. You got a lot. You have 3. You got Come Together, One Ring Circus, and Listening. And then I was pulling another card by the Santa Muerte Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What advice do you have for Scorpio for the month of August, please? Looking for one card for Scorpio for the month of August. Now you can see why it can take a little bit of time, and why I do this ahead of the recording for you for the other part, because I want it to be okay. I'm just going to take the one that came upright, because otherwise we'll be here for forever. Okay, so reading from the book for Come Together, number 8, the quote here is, love needs to be shared. Love needs to be expressed. Drawing the Come Together card is a sign that you are on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all its forms of expression. Romantic, familial, unconditional, spiritual. In each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend, an animal, and or spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you are attracting love into your life. This is the time for harmonious, caring partnerships. Okay. Number 15, One Ring Circus. The quote is, you are capable and competent. Well, we know that already, Scorpio. Independence is a key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognize that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be be discerning about your partnerships at this time. When you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin, you're able to enter into the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating, and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. And number 53. Listening. And the quote here is, "An open heart will hear the message." When this card appears, you're being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is an occasion for listening. Pay attention not only to what is being spoken, but also to what is not being said at the moment. For the deeper message is not always obvious. Listen with your heart, not just your ears, and you'll find clarity. Receiving the listening card is a fortunate sign and ensures a greater understanding of your circumstances. All right, and lastly, from the Santa Muerte deck, we have number 15, and the word for this card is, I don't know if I can say it, Tlatzil, sorry. I'm trying. But I will read the message. Mother goddess of the earth, of sex, of the moon, and of birth, connected to the 2nd and 7th cards, the complementary primary impulses of masculine and feminine, which can only bring forth descendants by cooperating. Benevolent protector of fertility, we see her devouring a malevolent centipede, for she is also seen as a purifying goddess to whom people confess their sins, which she purified by devouring them. The advice of the dead here is, trust your intuition, but first accept and admit your defaults to yourself. Only in this way can your journey be prolific, rich, and unobscured by your ego. Okay, Scorpio. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm truly grateful. And for more clarification, check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. There will be a pick a card option once I finish with all the signs. And if you like what I do, please like and subscribe. It helps others to find the channel and lets me know it resonates with you. Down below, you should find a link for tips and donations if you choose to support the channel in that way. It is not expected, but genuinely appreciated if you decide to. Thank you so much, Scorpio, and I will see you next time.